Well, it's been quite a while since I did an e-bike video. A couple of you guys were asking what's been happening with the e-bike and everything. I still got it. I still ride it. Still working on them. This is my commuter bike. It's the silver LE 36 volt EVG bike that I've removed all of the wiring from the stock harness and all of the plastics from the stock, and I have it running on a 12 Fet Lyen with a 9 continents rear 9x7, and I got 8 amp hours of 20 cell lithium 18650s running off of that. I got my XCM front forks, which I upgraded to. I had a video on that. I've just recently upgraded to 180mm rotors front and rear with my Avid brakes. I had to make a little aluminum bracket here to get those all set up and mounted. I got a rear little mud guard there. That's off of a Veloci electric bike. Most of my wiring is still fairly temped out since as you can see, I got a little piece of styrofoam here my battery's resting on so it doesn't dig into the metal. But this is a fun little commuter bike. It's still got all the rear speed cluster. So it's got gears in the back, throttle in the front. I got my little hand grip savers right here. Basically those little aluminum stoppers that come in the e-bike throttles. I just kind of took them out and used them as bar ends pretty much. They work really good. You can still see some road rash on my lever from when I wiped out on the tidal force. Really screwed the arm up. And the knuckles, they're all still a little screwed up to this day. But the bike's fully operational. I'm just riding around today, enjoying the day because it's gorgeous out, and my quads aren't really operable. I'm trying to do a tire change out right now, so taking the weekend off. I was planning on bringing my helmet cam, but I kind of forgot it last minute, so I don't really have much video of me on the bike except when I one hand. But my batteries have been sitting pretty much over the winter since winters up here are so bad. I don't get to really ride in the winter much. I just kind of commute to work on my truck and forget about the bike when it's 10 feet of snow out because we had a really bad winter. All in all, the bike's pretty solid. The rear rim is missing a spoke and it's got one little dent in it. Otherwise, everything else rides solid. All the brakes are working well. Finally smells like summer out here. Smell all the bloom. It smells really good. My rear brakes are rubbing just a teeny bit. I feel like when I put the rotor on the rear hub motor, it was maybe slightly, I don't know if it was warped or if I don't know what happened. Slight little wobble on the rear rotor. Hoping it'll smooth itself out. Here at a little local park, cruising around. I still don't even have a cat eye on this bike right now, so I have no sort of tripometer or speedometer of any sort. I just sort of ride, guesstimate my range. I usually carry a watt meter with me, so I know when my batteries are down to about 3.5 volts. I got a low volt cutoff buzzer. Lets me know. There's a little squirrel. We're going up a little grade here, like nothing, no problem. You can hear my old Lyen 9 continents moaning away, a little grunt. You gotta get a little one of those newer controllers, the sine waves that are completely silent. Let's see, I don't know if I can hit this trail, especially one-handed. This is a little rocky and I'm in the wrong gear. Let's give it a try though. Oh. Oh. Wow, I can't believe I made it through that with one hand. Thought that was going to be tough. Probably took about 30 amps to get up there because I'm not really pedaling much. I'm in the wrong gear. Best part about these bikes is that they're completely silent. I mean, I can go around these neighborhoods. It's completely peaceful. It's afternoon. Everyone's starting to relax. It's Sunday. And I'm driving around and nobody's bothered by me at all. Look, there's a cemetery around here. God forbid I'd be making noise around here. There's a giant hill that I don't really want to go down right now. Let's pull in here. See, that's it, not much to it. Bike's pretty lightweight for being able to do 40 miles an hour. Probably weighs about, I don't know, 70 pounds with the battery pack and the hub motor. It's not much, maybe a little less, I don't know. Like I said, I'm only carrying 20 cell 8 amp hour, so I mean it's a fairly small pack, even though they are 18650s. They're heavier than that Lyco or LiPo Palmer cells everyone's running. But I seem to like the look of the bike a lot better without all the EVG plastics on it. Never mind, they're kind of loud and clunky. They kind of bang around. So I'm probably going to run like this for a while. That's why I'm trying to clean it up. I shaved off a lot of the metal mounts that aren't really necessary. I'm trying to make it a little more modern looking, even though it's a 2000 bike. as you can see on the VIN number of this thing. And yes, it does actually have a VIN number. It says ground vehicle weights around 100 and something pounds. It's obviously not the same. There's no sealed lead acid, there's no Heinzman hub motor, there's no plastics and tail lights and headlights and all sorts of gadgets that I took off to lighten the load. But here's the e-bike, the EVG, still up in operation and ready to commute whenever I need it. Never lets me down.